Hi, my name's Marcus Laster of marcuslaster.com and author of Life's Simple Equation. I'm going to tell you a true story of what Michael Jordan taught me about prayer. There he was, the greatest basketball player of all time. Air Jordan, his airness, he was just a few feet in front of me. My father was able to get backstage access to meet Michael Jordan. He came to St. Louis for a charity event, and I was about 10 years old. So my brother and I got there, we saw Michael Jordan, got to sit next to him, took pictures, but I had something on my heart that I had to do. I'd been practicing this for weeks, and when the opportunity came, I seized it. So I walked over to him. I said, "Mr. Jordan, Mr. Jordan." He looked down and he said, "Yeah, what's up, little man?" I said, "Mr. Jordan, would you remember me in the NBA?" And he looked at me a little quizzically. He said, "Okay." Now, clearly I had something I wanted to say, but I couldn't quite express it. What I intended to say to Mr. Jordan was, "Michael Jordan, I like playing basketball. I have a dream of playing in the National Basketball Association one day, and I hope to play against you. So please remember me." It didn't come out that way. I think about this now as an adult, and I realize there's a lesson that we can learn. Michael Jordan's a person just like you and I. However, at that point in my life, he was bigger than life itself. So if it was that difficult to say what was on my heart to Michael Jordan, how might we feel sometimes when we're trying to communicate to God, the creator of the heavens and the earth? Well, in actuality, there's nothing easier. You see, the pressure has been taken off, and that's because God knows what's on our hearts and our minds before we even say it. Take, for example, Psalm 139, verse 1 through 4. It tells us that God knows what is exactly on our hearts. "You have searched me, Lord, and you know me. You know when I sit and when I rise. You perceive my thoughts from afar. You discern my going out and my lying down. You are familiar with all my ways. Before a word is on my tongue, you, Lord, know it completely." Let's be real though, knowing what to say to God can still be a barrier, even for those who have lots of experience praying. If this is something you're still struggling with, here are some simple tips based on Matthew 6, verses 9 through 13, and Luke 11, verses 2 through 4 in the Bible. Tell God what you're thankful for. Ask for forgiveness if there's a burden on your heart or if there's something you're feeling guilty about. Forgive anyone who's hurt you, and ask Him to provide for you and your family and to keep you safe. And if you have a need or a problem, tell Him about it. Ask Him to use you to serve His purposes on earth. And finally, just be silent for a few minutes. I trust that this video and these tips were helpful to you, and I'd love to help you even more. So check out my website. If you look beneath this video, there's a link, and that link's going to take you to marcuslaster.com. There you can have a look at my blog series, and you can also sign up to get access free of charge to the first 2 chapters of my book. And my book is entitled Life's Simple Equation, Ridiculously Easy Ways to Feel and Be Valuable. It's intended to help you find fulfillment if you're searching for it. By all means, I just love to see you come back here. It was nice to meet you.